Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 9th, 2020. Beginning of lithium mining weekend. Yay. Oh joy, lithium mining. Actually, I like lithium mining. Duh. I like to grind. And in the good way, meaning lithium, not in the other ways. That's up to you. That's up to you entirely. So, if you'd like to join me for some endeavors and some live streaming and some Discord, you know where we're at. I think we're in open mic today. Let's double check that. We are in open mic if anyone wants to join in. So let's see what my endeavors for the day are. Defeat Tholians on the ground. Okay, that's not bad because doing that doesn't affect my dilithium. Plasma damage on the ground. I think we can put 1 and 2 together. And 3 Borg TFOs. Oh, do you make dilithium doing Borg TFOs? Let's take a quick look at that one. Good morning, everyone. Borg TFOs are all going to give me dilithium, aren't they? Let's see which ones I can crank out here. Oh, it looks like Infected Conduit only pays off in marks. Is that correct? Well, the heck with that then. We can go ahead and knock out 3 of those super fast. Well, super fast being relatively obscure terms for me. Let's see who's got some plasma equipment. Excuse me. Slept in. Just for you, I slept in. Which I know sounds really weird, but I needed to get some Z's this morning. There you go. I think we can go off to Nukara. Let's beam up. And what's down by Nukara? It's Drozana. Drozana would be... Oh, what lies beneath is a good shortcut over there. Let's see if we've got that locked in here. There we go. We're going to make that our primary. This takes us over to Drozana. I received a text during the night from one of our awesome fleet mates who reminded me that if you are going to do Traelus satellite, to save time and not have to go back and fix things and lose your optionals, you want to make sure you do everything in the right order. And the right order is R-A-R-I. And you want to do the bottom R first, then go A-R-I, since there's 2 R's. And if that doesn't make sense to you, well, we're going to go try that in just a moment. But for the moment, we want to go over here to Nukara. And why are my dogs barking at 6 in the morning? No one's up, doggies. Oh, there's birds out. My pit bull terrier white dog thing, she's white. She needed a home. That's all that mattered. Has figured out that the birds are up for a game in the morning. She likes to chase them. There's a fence between us and them. And they know that they're safe on that side, so she attempts to go over the fence, which is not good. Because if she ever gets out of the yard, she is going to take off. She is the fastest dog I've ever seen. For a dog, not for a racing dog. Obviously, racing dogs are much faster. Oh, and let's make sure we've got an environmental suit. We do. We only need to get 10. Let's make sure we've got these. Ooh, thinning the hive is up. If you ever get the chance to get thinning the hive and you're like me and you use Nukara a lot, that one's great because you get cumulative totals. You don't have to get all 250 in one day. It's certainly not worth it during the lithium weekend. But the cooldown on Nukara is 30 seconds or so, so getting this now isn't going to affect anything other than getting my 10 Tholians. I'm still going to get these. Oh, no wonder. I had my Sompek weapon on. I was wondering why there is no plasma damage accumulating. board. We'll go back and pick that one up again. That's 6. That's green. That's rubber banding. Big time. Okay, and there's my 10. So I have to do some additional plasma damage on the ground. I don't really want to do a board TFO for plasma damage without a good team, though. So do I re-roll that last one, or do I just suck it up and deal with it? Probably suck it up and deal with it. And go get out a better tune once I get my plasma damage. Not that this tune isn't an awesome tune. But in looking at her, it takes so much time to build up each tune to a good level. She's not there yet. That's 5,700. I'm curious. That's phaser damage, so that's not going to help. That's disruptor damage. That's AP damage, so I don't really have anything that's a good adjunct. Oh, come on. Don't let me get stuck down here. That would be way too silly. Funny, but silly. There we go. Okay, I've done sufficient plasma damage. So we will... Let's see, run back over here. Either get out of range or beam up. And we can do both. But we're going to go back to base camp because I wanted to pick up the mission that I completed. Yeah, I know. So how much time is that really going to save me? None. But that's not the point. Alright, let's switch out of here and go to a better equipped ship. And you know what might work here is my Klingon. Now, I will be the first to say this is not my best ship of the bunch. An understatement, a massive understatement. This ship is not the best equipped ship I've got. But that's not the point. It's good enough for this. Let's do a little infected. And got a wheel on that, so we'll get that one done. So it's disruptors, but it's not fantastic disruptors, and the build really doesn't support it.
The situation is grim.
Yes, we know it's grim.
Begin.
So have I got any other tactical consoles? Wow. That's really unimpressive. Huh. Not using anything there. Okay, we'll live with this one. Out of curiosity, though, let's see what we've got.
From this time forward,
Scanning the nanite threat.
will adapt to
Got it.
circumstances.
Additional data. Wait.
Maybe something. Oh, no, we didn't.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them. A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Oh yeah, this ship's definitely woefully underpowered. And if you're asking why I don't use vulnerability locators or exploiters, it's because I moved this tune to a smaller fleet, which doesn't have those resources yet. And yes, I could ask somebody to let me go over here. Okay, one down. I know this isn't going to be good, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. And let's check chat in case anybody's out there today. Good morning, Sav. How are you? Yeah, Sav, my Klingon build really sucks. Let's take a look how sucky it is, though. Ooh, I turned that off. That's interesting. I turned off my CLR. At some level, I must have known how sucky it is. Yeah, that was sucky. That was 11,000. That's on my big Klingon ship. Let's see if it's because somebody was just overpowering. Okay, well, Radek was taking 184 DPS and Bolter was behind second with 27. Sorry, Wrench was behind with 27. So we can assume that Radek took most of the damage for us. Thank you very much, but leave some damage for the rest of us. Yeah, I got some work to do on that one. Out of curiosity, let's see where we're at with this one. Ooh, I have no idea how we did that, but that's nice. No, Sav, we don't cry. We just get bigger guns. Alright, so we have 2 more Borg TFOs to do, so let's do one more right now. Definitely not in that one. Could do Into the Hive. My ground is decent there. What do you mean I have catching up in EC to do, Sop? I've got 7 million. That's enough. Okay, it's not great, but it's enough. Cure Founder, Kittimer, Vortex. I could do Kittimer, Vortex. Also, if I'd make some snotty comment like, the reason I only have 700 million is because I give so much to the fleet, but then I know you give a crap ton more to the fleet than I ever have. So, what can I say? You're just better at this than I am. There's nothing wrong with not being the best and, you know, admitting to other people that they're a lot better than you are. And I will say it, you're a lot better at this than I am. Yeah, well, to use the infinity crap to profit, you kind of have to have the money to get, or the resources to get the keys, so, and I don't at the moment. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I was telling someone in chat yesterday that if I could make money in real life the way I can grind in this business, yeah, which it is, I'd be freaking wealthy, and then I could spend my entire time just playing the game. But there's that vicious cycle of it doesn't work that way. Alright, let's beam up here. And I want to go over to Traelus. So let's go ahead. In progress. Let's find Traelus. Hopefully I've picked it up here. If I haven't, it's... Oh, there we go, Traelus. Let's make that our primary. And we're going to go... Oh, there's no shortcut to Traelus. Dun, dun, dun. It's over in beta. Do we want to waste an entire transwarp? Maybe not. Let's see. What else would be close? I think Drazana's close. So let's go see what we've got in progress for Drazana again. Well, there we go. We're going to take Kittimer Vortex. Oh, and before we're done for the day, we need to start up our dilithium boost for the fleet. We'll do one for the Strike Group KDF version and one for the Strike Group Fed version. What kind of sandwich? Hi, JP. JP is on.
We will act gradual technological and biological
Sweet brown
stages
sugar
to
barbecue
our
chicken sandwich with lettuce and mayo. That sounds interesting. My breakfast will be really fast hike around the neighborhood and back home, and I think the last of the hot cross buns, which I bought a week ago, and are getting a bit stale, so I might turn it into French toast. Problem is, if you don't like hot cross buns, then they go stale, and what do you do with them? You can't feed them to the dogs because they have raisins in them. Raisins are not good for your doggies. They're not really okay. Don't feed your dogs raisins. Or grapes, for that matter. I mean, not good in the sense of they can kill your dogs.
Stop them!
Beep, beep, beep.
It's our weapons. You will escort us to your own world, where we will begin assimilating our culture and technology.
Dagnabbit, this ship is not a good build.
Drones are approaching the time vortex. More drones are approaching the time vortex.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your
Your
shields
team over
and
there so they
await
can deal with their own
assimilation.
stuff. That was better. I feel slightly less useless. I will do that, Sav. Thank you for the recommendation. I love Voice of the Prophets. It's so nice.
More drones are approaching the time vortex.
Yeah, you're right. I should have switched this one out.
More drones are approaching the time vortex.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, thank you, whoever did that. Probably Katrina. Wow. That was pretty.
We're picking up some strange. Something is decloaked. They know they're on.
Yeah. Donatra.
You will become one.
I assume somebody's going to go deal with those probes. Thank you. Get her, boys. Thank you. I did launch the swarms off. I really do like this ship, but like I said, the build is crap. Yay, 2 done. Not impressive, just 2 done. Well, hopefully I won't go all the way back to DS9 after that. I'm sure I will. I did. Ooh. And what did I want to do? I want to try Traelus. And that means finding something that's over by Traelus, which is... what lies beneath again. We'll transwarp over there. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention this yesterday, and somebody reminded me. Do not forget, if you're doing your dailies for dilithium, to make sure that if you can do the fleet research, do it, but do it first because it's a 20-hour cooldown from when the project's completed, not from when you pick it up. Yes, I'm at Drozana. Okay, where the heck is Traelus? Well, there's our Alhena, there's Traelus. Duh, good job, Mom. So the person who was mentioning Traelus also mentioned that as soon as you're done there, you've got Alhena, and there's one more right in that area. Zebal, right up here. Those 3 are ones that you can run quickly. There we go. Huh. I haven't done deep space encounters in years. All right. Let's do a quick time analysis on this one. So Podarg will be the bottom R, then ARI. So, replace damaged fuses, alter electrical, realign solar panel, initialize dampening field. So let's see if that works. A, R, Aye. So far, so good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dante, for that quick tutorial. RARI. Goodness gracious, what happens if I screw this one up? So let's replace that. And upgrade. The cubes would wander around, and if you flew into them, it would pull you into an instance. That's pretty cool. I'd say I remember it, but I'm obviously so old that I don't remember it. Actually, I was terrified of Borg, so I rarely went into anything that involved the Borg. I remember the crystalline entity, I just don't remember the Borg doing it. Okay, a little bit of fighting here while your team does that. Because Sab, is that a good reason? You know what's odd? It's a lot easier to play this when you're playing it for me. Thank you. Oh, seriously. I mean, it's not my forte. This is obvious. I was playing once years ago with Tasker, and he was nicely saying, "Why are you doing that? You know, if you did this, you'd be more successful." And he was right. So I do appreciate advice. Yeah, Mom is definitely more ground-oriented than she is space-oriented. I think a lot better in 2 dimensions than in 3.
Everything we do,
Alright, so what the heck did we get for that one? Since I'm not getting it flashing up here. So that's 480 to lithium for what was about 9 minutes. It's probably not your best use of time, but obviously if you've got a bigger ship where you can just go in and slam your opponents, you're doing better. So, really quick, let's switch out this for Voice of the Prophets. There we go. And yes, I probably don't have any upgrades with me at the moment either. Oh, I do have upgrades with me. This tune's not supposed to have the upgrades. Hey, Sab, let me ask you this question then. And nobody's really ever given me a good answer. Difference between Research Boost, which is 1.5 quality improvement chance, versus a Technology Boost, which is a 1.5 technology points. Improves the amount of technology points. Is that a multiplier? Yes, it's 1.5. So which is your preference? The research boost or the technology boost? Tech until 15, then quality. I assume by that you mean tech until 15 and then research? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, fine. Well, that was helpful. So we're at 14. There's my 15. Let's try research. Yeah, it's still purple. We'll wait for a good weekend then. Of course, the question is, why does that guy have all that stuff that's supposed to be shared? Mr. Klingon, Mr. Klingon. Oops. There we go. All right. Oh, here's another good reason this is being sucky. Let's upgrade that one while we're at it. There's a blue. Oh, it's still green. Dag nabbit. Blue, finally. Let's see if we can make it go purple. Still blue. Still blue. Come on. Still blue. Gosh darn it. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. I have a Mark 15 blue. What a waste. Fed Klingon buffs have terrible traits. Yeah, actually they do. They do. So why would you pick them then? Or is that too good of a question? Why would you pick them? Alright, we are 5 minutes from that. Oh, okay. Just going to do one thing here. I'm going to jump over to our strike group. And if nobody's done this, let's say it's research. Okay, it's not research. It's not Starbase. Did somebody already put the boost in place? It is research. No, no. Somebody loaded the combat boost. Oh my. And it's locked in for 5 days. There's nothing you can do. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, that's really too bad. Yeah, you're miffed. Ed and I had talked about doing this yesterday for this reason, but we wanted to extend it till Monday, so we thought we'd wait till this morning. Out of curiosity, Sav, do you know when it got started? Is there any chance we'll be able to get the lithium boost in place? Let's see, Kethwa. Let's see if I can at least get this one loaded up here. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so that really kills it for the Federation. It's a 10% boost that got thrown away because somebody was... Yeah, really. 10% lithium boost that somebody blew because they weren't careful. Now, of course, I can't get this one in, so let's try that again. Yes, for those of you who can't follow Sav in the chat here in the corner, because I've got stuff overloading it, she's recommending hanging, and I can't disagree with her. Good morning, Abda. I started at 6 this morning. I've been trying to start at 6 a.m. most mornings when I'm doing this, which isn't every morning. Let's see, I think we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We missed one day this week. Maybe yesterday. And we're trying to do 4 or 5 in the morning, 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm going to say they weren't careful because honestly, what does a combat boost do for anybody? But yeah, I'm trying to start this at 6 in the morning and Pi's been helping me, so. Yay, Pi. Hey, Sav, do you have any KDF tunes with fleet marks? Because guess what I don't have on this tune? I don't have fleet marks. At all. Let's jump over. I don't think Kethsa's got any either. Ketha might. If I can get there. Oh, okay, I got that one. Alright, so the dilithium ore boost is on for KDF only. Boy, is that not a message I want to send out. Still have a few more minutes. Dilithium. Yeah, I did the same last night, Sav. All of my tunes have got their claims on. I went over and got everything started up. So once this goes in and the patch is done, I'm ready for the burn. I've got all my missions loaded up for everyone who can do it. Orion Contraband, so all my Nimbus ones. And you'll notice there's not a lot here. How the heck did I miss all that? This tune didn't get it? Oh, they're there. Whew. I was going to say. So admittedly, there's a lot of missions here, but there's a few in there that this tune can do. Not to mention that you can also do Bozeman for 1,000, which will be boosted to 1,500, I think, for the weekend. So that'd be cool. Let me jump back into chat here. Yeah, DT says he's got a spare monitor soft, so it'll be probably faster and cheaper for him to send it to me than for you to. I once had to send a computer or get it from Canada to the States for somebody to look at it because it's cheaper, we thought, to ship it than to send a guy up there to look and see what they had done wrong. It took us 4 weeks to get all of everything done because we had to get a radiation clearance because there was a trace amount of a rare element that was vaguely radioactive, and Canadian Customs and American Customs wouldn't let the computer go through without a clearance. It took us 4 weeks to get the clearance, another 4 weeks to get it shipped, 2 weeks to ship it back. I could have had the guy walk there and back faster than going through customs. Yeah, well, we're the same with stickers for license plates. If you order them by mail, just hang on to your receipt in case the police pull you over, because there's very little chance it'll get there by mail in time. Or you can just go over to the DMV and wait in line for an hour and get them. Or you can pay an extra $20 and go to the currency exchange and get them in 5 minutes. I'll pay the $20 to not stand in a line. All right, we are back to infected conduit. So that'll be our third one of the day. Let's just make sure this is the right tune. Yeah, wouldn't that be horrible to do something and have it be the wrong tune? All right, let's see how this makes a difference. Our DMVs are not closed due to the COVID crisis. The lady Farnsworth needs to get a permit so she can practice driving because I want to take her out driving because I'm tired of being her chauffeur. She's a lovely person. It's just that she works really weird hours. And so I told her I would take her out driving when she got her permit, and I thought, well, she'll have to wait for COVID. My husband said, no, they're open. People still need to get their license stickers. They still need to get their licenses. And I go out all the time. One, because I get tested every 3 days for COVID because I've been doing blood work. And I'm clean, yay, so I have no problems going out. And since they don't currently have a test that can see if you've already been exposed, I probably have been exposed and already seroconverted. But in any case, I'm not infecting anybody. Here we go. So I go to the forest preserve every few days, go out hiking a lot. Admittedly, nobody's out. It's just me. But all the neighbors on these beautiful days, today is a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, everybody will be out working in their gardens, working on their lawns. The kids are playing soccer in the courtyard. Everybody's out because you can't go to work. And now the grocery store is talking about limiting it to a certain number of people per hour. Not that it's crowded. But my favorite thing is the grocery store put little plastic covers on each of the pin pads for when you're using your debit card, which is hysterical because all that does is make the plastic contaminated. They don't change the plastic. So it changes nothing. It makes no difference.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Digital access.
Shield failing.
So I'd make some comment like pumping gas is a man's job, but with no traffic because nobody's going anywhere and I don't have a school, I've needed to get gas once in the last month versus usually twice a week. And now we're into good weather, which means it's bicycle time. And there's almost no place I can't get to in my town on a bicycle.
The nanite drones can repair the transformer.
Of course they are.
Stop them.
Actual technological and biological secrets.
70-liter tank. That's a big tank, even. Oh, good. They get killed and explode later.
A probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it.
I think my tank's about 13 gallons, which would be in the 50-liter range, and it's fairly large.
A probe is closing in on the transporter. Destroy it.
That's interesting.
The probe is repairing a transformer.
Aw, come on.
Quickly. Board to repair that transformer.
Great. Oh well, so much for the objective. Thank God the objective doesn't matter. Okay, I don't mean to cast aspersions on anybody, but look at Dokiclon, the ship up here. This guy has taken some serious damage. Seriously, guys? Let's do one thing at a time, then. Let's get this cube. And I'm not wasting...
You will become one with the core.
Plant was saying, yeah. Well, me too. Fine, fine, fine. I knew where you were going with that one.
Right shield failing. Shield failing.
I'm gonna get killed.
Hull integrity below 25%.
Thank goodness, one done. They're taking up. Yeah, I know. Always attack the gate, then the cube. But take out all the regular cubes before you worry about anything else.
Target shield have failed.
Well, somebody's working on the shield, thank goodness.
Resistance is futile.
I'd leave this mess and go take out the, and do something else, but that puts it back on another cooldown.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your own world, where we will begin assimilating our culture and technology.
was pretty damn bad. Lant was saying only do elite, and I'm thinking there's no way I could do elite and survive. Just for the sake of humor, let's go ahead and look at that one. Oh my god. Pfft, I'm not even going to put that in. I did 9,000 DPS. That just sucks. Yeah, but what is a good one for parsing Soph? I can't do elites. I'm not that good. And I can't take my KDF tunes over to the other server, because that's Federation only unless they've upgraded that. For everybody out there, if there's... What's the standard now for parsing? Yeah, but that's it. I'm not good enough for elite. I suck. I admit it. I suck. If I went into elite, everybody'd laugh at me. They'd tell me I'm a noob and to go home. Take my toys and go home. They don't want to see any stinking noobs who've been playing it for 10 years and still haven't figured it out. Well, I'm going to head off and do some real work. Isn't a deviation of 50k DPS great? Yeah, it's so true. Well, I have work to do today. Thank you, Soph. I appreciate that. I love you guys, too. I'm going to go do some work. I will be back to do the lithium mining starting as soon as the patch is done. It's a 9 a.m. start here, which is in 2 hours for the patch. And I believe they were asking about 2.5 hours. I'm not sure if that's still holding, but I think that's still what's on. So everyone have a great day. I'll see you in a couple hours, probably around 5 hours from now. Take care, be safe, stay in your homes, and if everybody would like to stream, we can stream this afternoon. Take care. Bye.